Now in this tutorial we're going to show you how to soften the skin. Now there is a couple of techniques out there, and I'm not even going to bother showing you any of those techniques because this is the best technique and this is the only technique I use to soften my skin. There is a slight tutorial that you can watch after this which will show you a different toning and also slight softening to the skin, but this is how I soften my skin with my models. So firstly what we're going to do is we're going to make a monster merge. So Control Alt Shift E and you get a monster merge and you change that to skin, label it skin. Then what you're going to do is set that to vivid light blend mode and you're going to invert it. Now you've got this grey picture. You're going to convert that to a smart object, and then you're going to add a high pass filter with 25 pixels, and you're going to add a Gaussian blur. Sounds French, Gaussian blur. Gaussian blur of 2 pixels. Now that looks absolutely horrific, but watch what we're going to do. We're going to double click next to the icon of vivid light on that layer, double click, and it's going to bring up your layer style. Now what you're going to do with this layer style is you're going to take this black, these sliders here, you're going to take the black slider and you're going to slide it up to about 160, and then you're going to press Alt and click on the arrow, and then you're going to see a split, and you're going to take that split and you're going to bring it back down to about 70. Now what you'll see is that's brought out some details in the hair and skin. In the dark side of the images, it's brought out all that detail again. It's brought it all back for us. So we're going to double click and go back in there, and now what we're going to do is we're going to change the white slider, and we're going to take the white to up to about we're going to take it up just to there about 90, 100. And then you're going to press Alt and click on the arrow and bring it all the way back down to 255. And now you're going to see you've got your details back in your whites, and you've got your details back in your darks, and if you click this layer on and off, you'll see the skin is beautifully softened and the tones are beautifully blended within the skin. Now all we're going to do is add a layer mask and fill it with black. And now what you do is you take a brush, and on the face I like to use between 40 and 60 on a white brush, a soft white brush, and then all you do is you paint back where you want the skin to be soft. So you just do on the skin, avoid the eyes, avoid the lips, and just go all the way around. Okay, I want it a bit softer, so I'm going to do another layer over it. And then you can push it up to between 60 and 80 for the neck and the chest and all those areas, just to soften those nicely. And then you can see skin softening at its absolute best. It's gorgeous.